let's talk about psychometric and behavioral assessments. I first took the Myers-Briggs assessment when I was probably 16 years old in high school, and I thought it was so insightful. I really appreciated it. It helped me have words for my introverted self. And then I took StrengthsFinder when I was 23 years old, and I honestly hated it. I felt so embarrassed by my results. I thought, these are my worst qualities now exposed for my teammates. It was things like I have input as a strength, which means you just love to collect information, you don't know if you'll ever use it. And I thought, my goodness, that's the stuff I like to do when I'm procrastinating or I'm avoiding being productive, like getting to inbox 0, which I'm supposed to do. And I realized all of my strengths were in the strategic quadrant and none of them were in the execution quadrant. And I thought the only way you provide value in the world is through execution. And I had so much stress and anxiety on me trying to execute all the time. You know, as much as I was embarrassed initially by those results, I also felt something deep, deep within me that was that wanted it to be true. I wanted those things to be strengths. And so that started me down this journey of really actually starting to understand, how am I wired? And why am I stressed? Why am I exhausted? Why am I anxious at certain scenarios? And what is it within me that is actually different and unique compared to everybody else that I can offer to the world? And that really, honestly, was the beginning of starting Cloverleaf. I mean, it still took years later for me to realize the whole technology play into this. I want that experience for everyone. I want people to be able to have this epiphany moment of, oh my gosh, this is how I am wired and this is the value I can give. And people do have those moments through all of our assessment providers. And then they have probably what I normally experienced, which was, okay, that was good information, now I'm busy and I forget about it, right? I mean, everyone we talk to says, oh yeah, I took XYZ assessment one time, I don't remember what my results title was, but I remember this one great epiphany. And yeah, I forget everything else. But it was great, I really loved it. And so then we started exploring, well, there's so much more value here. There's got to be a way that this can be an ongoing learning experience where we can be perpetually reinforcing the strengths people have about themselves, but also the people around them, so that everyone is on this journey of learning and growing together. And that really has been the guiding light for us here at Cloverleaf, and how we have built our product is we want people to receive in themselves the value that they have and of the people around them, and for us to all be on this upward cycle together of getting to know the value we can bring in a way where we can find that perfect intersection of, here's what I love, here's what energizes me, here's what I want to be doing with my time, not just, to make money, but here's really what I long to be doing in the world. And then here's the intersection of where that provides value to an organization so that I do get paid money, right? And so that I am providing value to society beyond me. How can we help more and more people find that intersection? It is a daily, small dose experience, because we have so much every single day, so many experiences to apply it to, but also so many experiences from our past to unwire our brains from. Like my experience of thinking the only way to provide value is through execute. I mean, that's the school system I grew up in, right? Like write the paper, get the things done, have your task list and accomplish it, but not stop and think and absorb information and strategize and see the future, which is really all of my normal strengths. So I needed years long, it's 15 years later, I'm still processing it every day of how can I be more leaning into my strengths. That is the experience we want to provide for everyone.